Rajdeep Sardesai spoke to Rebekah Koffler, who is a Russia-born U.S. intelligence expert who served as a Russian doctrine and strategy specialist in the Defense Intelligence Agency with the United States.
President Putin is not ready to retreat at all. This is just not something that he does. His personality and life experience are such that he has learned he only has to fight back when he's cornered. Things have not gone well or according to plan, according to Vladimir Putin. And at this point, you're correct. He is regrouping and trying to figure out his next step. He's not retreating.
You're saying he's not retreating, he's only regrouping. But as a Putin watcher, could this be his last stand? There are those who are suggesting that next time this year, Vladimir Putin won't be around in Russia. He cannot afford to lose this battle in Ukraine. Do you subscribe to that view that in a way you could see a more desperate Putin in the weeks ahead?
Oh, he's definitely desperate because, like I said, he miscalculated the Ukrainians' will to fight, President Zelensky's leadership. He underestimated how much support the West will provide in terms of weaponry and also moral support from financial institutions withdrawing and companies withdrawing from Russia, such as Visa, MasterCard, Starbucks, you name it. But his life experience is such is that when he's cornered like a rat, which is a specific experience that he had when he was a child, he has to fight back. And what I would expect right now, a nuclear escalation from Putin to make this conflict go down, de-escalate. It's a specific doctrine that was developed on Putin's orders, and that is what I expect to see next from him.
You know, you're saying something very important because I've seen even in your book, you believe there are 5 major instruments in Putin's playbook. You include space warfare, cyber warfare, military options such as escalation, and the nuclear option as well as espionage. You seem to be suggesting that Mr. Putin will use the nuclear option to threaten the West and will continue to do so. Am I correct?
You are absolutely correct. This is exactly the type of situation that the escalate to de-escalate doctrine was developed for. Remember, Putin's ultimate concern and his fear is that Ukraine, if he does not control it, Ukraine will become part of NATO. And it's not acceptable to Putin because the distance between St. Petersburg, the second largest city in Moscow, and NATO forces has reduced from the Cold War to today from 1,000 miles to 100 miles. That is shorter than the distance between Washington and New York. And that is unacceptable for Putin and any military commander. So this is why you see him fighting with bringing everything, to the table, including targeting civilians. He is not playing by any kind of rules. He's not observing the rules of armed conflict. He is plowing through like a madman, but he is rational. He's not mentally stable. This is how he fights. This is how the Russian warfare has been for centuries.